Do you want me to just say I told you so, or are you willing to say, Stephen A., you did tell us? Really?
According to reports, the EuroLeague is prepared to make a huge offer to entice Caitlin Clark abroad, possibly depriving the WNBA of one of its best players. This rich deal might persuade her to forego the WNBA in favor of playing elsewhere.
Oh, the league is toxic. Many of the players are toxic.
After being constantly compared to Angel Reese and even criticized by more seasoned players, Caitlin Clark may be able to leave the toxic WNBA environment and take a well-earned sabbatical. This could be the ideal opportunity to relocate abroad and establish herself as the true MVP.
Because actually, if you think about it, like, could Angel be, this is a question, right? Get us at us in the comments. Could Angel be for Reebok what Jordan was for Nike?
While some players are still dissatisfied with the league's increased player compensation, Angel Reese was spotted boasting on a live stream that she is the true star player.
And keep hating, I love when y'all do that. Hating pays them bills, baby. I just hope y'all know the WNBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills. Literally. I'm trying to think of like my rent for where I stay.
Players have become used to the Caitlin Clark effect, but as the EuroLeague gets ready to make Caitlin Clark an offer that would break all previous records, she might move to Europe and earn 10 times her WNBA salary while also receiving superior treatment from the league there. There is a lot of conjecture in the basketball world that Clark, a rising star who has excelled in the WNBA, may soon rank among the highest paid players both domestically and abroad. This possible move highlights Clark's extraordinary talent and draws attention to the stark contrast between her treatment in the WNBA and the recognition she is getting abroad. Even if it increased WNBA viewership and broke attendance records, Clark's move to a league that truly appreciates her accomplishments could be a turning point in her career. She hasn't always received the respect she merits, but relocating to Europe might help her flourish in a more encouraging setting that recognizes her actual value as a world-renowned basketball player. CH swoops on all the other haters out there, and I'm going to call you out because it's so clear why you're disparaging the young woman. Among her WNBA counterparts, Kay Clark's possible acquisition of a sizable foreign paycheck has caused envy and annoyance. The idea that Clark, who is still in her early career, could soon make 10 times as much in the EuroLeague demoralizes many players already fighting for contracts that are inferior to those of male athletes. This has caused unease within the league, highlighting the pay gap and the growing concern over how international opportunities may entice top talent like Clark away.
Swoops all y'all other haters out there, and I'm gonna call you out, man. Cause it's blatantly obvious why you hating on the young lady.
Concerns are growing that Caitlin Clark may quit the WNBA, leaving her teammates to keep battling for lower pay while she still enjoys financial stability abroad has led to conflict inside the league, with some worried that her exit will make the WNBA weaker. Although others understand her decision to seek greater possibilities, why should Clark, a gifted individual, accept less when she might earn so much more overseas and at last receive the acclaim she so well deserves?
This is all because they hate this little white girl, and now they hate Christine Brennan, who is an ally to the WNBA and all these female athletes and has been for nearly 40 years. Now she's in the crosshairs because she didn't pander hard enough to Honey DeJohnette Carrington.
After her first season in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark had stated her intention to take a break from basketball due to the need for rest and recovery after a demanding year. She made it clear that she had no plans to play overseas during this break, giving fans and teammates the impression that she would completely stop playing. But recent events indicate that Clark may have changed her mind. Rumors are now circulating that she is thinking about playing in Europe, with the EuroLeague emerging as a top option for her next career move. Many people theorize that Clark's decision to look into opportunities overseas may have been influenced by the way she has been treated in the WNBA, both on and off the court. The possibility of higher financial compensation and a more encouraging environment overseas may have persuaded Clark to change her mind about her initial plans.
Intangible thing, right? Yes, we can say she's a dog. Okay, there's been other dogs. Okay, she's a great shooter. There's been other great shooters. She has it. She's got the thing. We can't assign it.
Caitlin Clark's possible departure from the WNBA to Europe would represent a significant turning point in her career, indicating a desire for a new beginning following a season full of victories and setbacks. This could be her opportunity to start over, pursue new prospects, and demonstrate her abilities on a global scale, but this choice goes beyond basketball. It's about finding a place where she feels appreciated and respected, something she hasn't always experienced during her time in the WNBA.
What's your perspective on this narrative that players of the WNBA are hating on Caitlin Clark?
It's a false narrative, Chanae, and I don't think there's any jealousy or pettiness that is fueling dirty play. Now, is the attention she's getting on the defensive end unprecedented for a rookie? It absolutely is.
Despite her tremendous contributions to the WNBA, Caitlin Clark hasn't always gotten the credit she merits. As the league's top attraction, she has drawn record crowds and packed stadiums, but she frequently finds herself at the center of arguments with teammates and rivals. One particularly noteworthy instance was when an opposing player hit her in the face during a game, leaving her with a black eye and underscoring the difficulties she faces.
This draft class, 2024, led by Caitlin Clark. It's going to be one. It's going to be one. They're going to remember this. And these salaries, these women.
When Nalissa Smith, a teammate of Caitlin Clark, behaved harshly to the incident rather than standing behind Clark, the situation deteriorated. Smith dismissed the incident with a laugh and even made light of the player who hurt her. This player also happened to be Smith's girlfriend, which made things more difficult for Caitlin's team dynamics. This betrayal, which highlighted the poisonous environment she was navigating, probably seemed like a smack in the face. Nalissa had the chance to defend Clark and confront her girlfriend's actions, but she decided to put her relationship first, making Clark feel alone and unsupported.
Oh, I'm sorry. You poked me in the eye.
Did?
I did not poke you.
Did you do it on purpose?
I did not poke you in the eye.
Despite the various obstacles, Caitlin Clark regularly rose to the occasion, displaying incredible on-court performances that defied the negativity around her. However, the emotional toll of dealing with disrespect from teammates and the league must have been very taxing for her. This fact may help to explain why she has grown more interested in leaving the WNBA for a new beginning in Europe. Unquestionably, Caitlin Clark made a huge impact during her WNBA rookie season as the league's top attraction. She continuously broke attendance records and packed arenas wherever she played, most notably for her team, the Indiana Fever, which had the highest attendance in WNBA history. Whether it's her exceptional shooting abilities or her unwavering perseverance on the court, Clark has a distinct presence that enthralls fans. Her games attract sizable crowds, and her jersey sales have soared, making her one of the most well-known names in women's sports for the WNBA. Despite her enormous accomplishments, the league has not given Caitlin Clark enough protection from players who appear to have their own agendas, allowing her to handle these difficulties mostly alone. Caitlin Clark has been a marketing dream come true.
People are sitting there like, well, hold on, man, this woman is booed up with the girl that poked Caitlin Clark in the eye. They're making videos making fun of Caitlin Clark in the eye poke. What is the Indiana Fever doing?
Despite everything Caitlin Clark has done for the WNBA, she hasn't always gotten the respect and support she deserves. Instead of coming together in support of her, the league has frequently allowed jealousy and negativity to overshadow its admiration for its star player. This lack of support has only fueled rumors about her possible move to Europe, where she might finally receive the respect and recognition that she has sorely lacked during her time in the WNBA.
With Caitlin comes millions and millions and millions of more eyeballs. And with those millions and millions and millions of more eyeballs, unfortunately, is going to come some people who are not nice.
Unquestionably, Caitlin Clark has emerged as the WNBA's shining star this season, but rather than getting the credit she deserves, she has encountered an incredible lack of support from the league and its players. This is especially clear when you consider the hostile treatment she has received from teammates and opponents who joined the league as a rookie full of promise. Instead of being hailed for her extraordinary talent, Caitlin faced opposition at nearly every turn. Her stellar performances, which should have earned her a unanimous Rookie of the Year award, were unfairly scrutinized, and she ultimately failed to win the award unanimously, with many people thinking that personal biases influenced the decision rather than a fair assessment of her impressive basketball skills. This ongoing lack of recognition only makes her worries about possibly moving to Europe, where she could at last receive the recognition she has long craved, worse.
Caitlin Clark is the biggest star in American sport, and I stand by it because she's the only one capable of taking nothing and making it something. The WNBA was nothing before Caitlin Clark. And she has made it into something.
It seems that jealousy of Caitlin Clark's achievement is the root of the hostility she has encountered from teammates and even her own group. The enormous amount of attention she has received may make some people feel frightened, but it is well-deserved. Caitlin isn't just any player. She is arguably the most well-known figure in women's basketball today. Her unmatched talent, tenacity, and capacity to draw large audiences have revolutionized the league, but she has also had to bear the burden of the WNBA while dealing with disrespect from those around her, underscoring the difficulties she still faces in her career.
Caitlin Clark was only one vote away from winning it unanimously, the Rookie of the Year award.
Congrats on winning the Rookie of the Year award, but how is it not unanimous? I get that people don't like her, whatever the case may be, but honestly, she led rookies in every category pretty much. She took her team to the playoffs for the first time in like 10 years. She was the first ever rookie to get a triple-double, more than once. She's sixth.
It is clear that the WNBA has not done enough to safeguard its rising star. Instead of encouraging a network of support for Caitlin Clark, the league has permitted jealousy and hostility to fester among players. This failure not only hurts Caitlin but also damages the WNBA's reputation, especially among fans who are starting to wonder why the league hasn't done more to honor its MVP. If the transfer happens, the EuroLeague's interest in Caitlin shows that they esteem her considerably more than her local league does. With many WNBA players struggling with smaller pay and less notoriety, Caitlin may land a contract in Europe that greatly surpasses her current WNBA salary. Rumors indicate that her EuroLeague agreement may be worth up to 10 times what her WNBA peers make. The jealousy and annoyance they already have for Caitlin are considerably heightened by this possible chance, underscoring the stark differences within the league.